You bitch! You're the one who deceived and seduced me!
You were clearly the greedy one.
They only dropped a few hints.
That I lived at the Xia residence.
And drove the Xia family's cars.
You and your mother.
We're like hunting dogs catching a scent.
All of this?
It's all because of you.
Wawa.
I know you still love me.
Right?
Luke, back then you were still delivering food in the wind and rain.
Your mom just turned into a star. I will take care of you for her.
I will definitely marry you one day.
Yeah, I believe you.
What are you doing? Security!
Wawan. Throw them out.
That's so annoying.
When we worked at the Shaw Group,
We had to kick you two out.
Now that we've switched jobs here.
We still have to kick you two out.
Exactly.
Everyone has to throw you two out. And you two deserve it the most.
when you didn't know her identity.
You bullied her.
Once you found out, you try to cling to it.
When it comes to being shameless,
Nobody beats you two.
where?
Mr. Song, this is bad.
Debt collectors have come to the company looking for you.
What? They're already at the company. Speak up! What's going on?
What's wrong?
It's all your fault! Son!
I said I wanted to marry her.
But you wouldn't let me.
I said we shouldn't push out too far.
But you still wouldn't listen.
It's all your fault.
You've ruined me!
I'm your own mother.
Precisely because you're my mother. You're a useless loser.
Who raised a useless loser like me?
How can you talk to me like that?
Like mother, like son.
You should have seen this coming.
Watch your tongue.
You're the ones who went too far.
All the years we were together.
I bought a house for you and helped you start your business.
And what did I get in return?
You claimed I only did all this to use you.
Cheating and calling off the wedding on our big day. And you even humiliated my
Affection and sacrifices for you.
But at the end of the day,
I'm still the one who saved your life.
Wawa.
Since I saved you. It's only natural that you belong to me.
What a coincidence!
I was also in that fire.
Kid,
Do you even know what you're saying?
Impersonating Mr. Food wasn't enough. Now you want to pretend to be her savior, too.
Let me tell you.
As for saving her,
I have proof!
See this scar?
I got this from the fire that day. Bullshit!
18 years ago.
You weren't even in Jiangcheng.
Let alone that fire.
And saving Xia Guiwan.
Mom, what nonsense are you talking about?
You unfilial brat. You dare to hit me while I can still move? When I get old.
Won't I be completely at your mercy?
In that case. And don't you dare think you can step on me to live a good life.
The airplane is on fire.
Right, he has a burn scar on his hand.
Because 18 years ago,
At the scene of the fire, he rescued me.
I must find him. I will do everything in my power to repay his kindness.
18 years ago. A burn scar.
This matches my son perfectly.
Now there's a way to keep my son in school.
What? You've been lying to me all along.
Wan, don't listen to her. Let me explain.
my mom is only doing this.
Because she doesn't want me to marry you!
If I hadn't found a way back then, you wouldn't even have graduated from college. And now you even dare to beat your own mother. Fine. Don't expect to enjoy any more benefits I brought you.
Benefits. Turns out I was the real prize all along.
So, Zhilian,
Do you know that all these years I worked hard as a delivery writer just to protect your pride?
well, please, let me explain. Enough.
Gods.
Yes, miss.
I want the song group bankrupt. And from now on, all
companies partnering with the Xia Corporation
are forbidden from ever hiring Zhilian.
Zhilian.
Who is she?
Why is she wearing my wedding dress? Your wedding dress?
But the one he has always wanted to marry is me.
Wan. I'm so sorry. Mama.
She doesn't want me to marry.
Julia.
I worked for Joy Delivery to pay for your tuition.
Your mom didn't object to that.
I helped pay off your mortgage.
And she didn't object to that either.
Now that we're getting married.
You claim she doesn't approve.
No, I like that. My mom meant.
So, Zhilian, you are 26.
Not 16.
Stop using
Your mom as an excuse.
Don't you talk about my mother like that!
Mom.
Let me tell you the truth.
From the very beginning.
I was the one who told Zhilian.
What?
Otherwise,
How can we get you to obediently
pay off our mortgage.
and car loans? Mom.
Zhilian. Everything she said is a lie.
Right.
You told me.
Joy take out.
That you to take care of my mother.
And take good care of me. Joy take out. Joy take out.
I'm sorry.
I understand.
Wait.
My mom said the ring we bought earlier.
Which cost tens of thousands. Jewelry take out.
Give it back! Give it back! 做瑞 take out!
Jewelry take out.
Take out.
Joy, take out.
Go pick it up. Joy take out.
Hey, stop right there!
Everything my son gave you.
Return it all.
Joy take out.
During the 5 years we were together.
还吃我的用我的。
Joy take out.
If anyone needs to return anything, it's him. Ray take out.
What about the bride price? Are you going to pocket it?
A lowly delivery girl like you
Actually got a bride price.
How much was it?
Only 600 yuan.
And for the wedding house, Joy, take out. She paid the mortgage herself.
Isn't she basically paying to marry him? And yet, you guys
Still refuse to marry her.
listen, delivery girl. Let me tell you,
My bride price?
is 5 million. Take out out of pity for you. Ray take out. Since you're so pitiful, this 10,000 yuan. Ray take out. Consider it. Ray take out. I'm not short on money. Ray take out.
Joy take out.
For 600 yuan.
It's all it takes to get this piece of trash.
Yet you still dare to.
Flaunt it in front of me.
If I were a wealthy heiress.
Would you still treat me this way?
But you're not. Security! Throw her out.
Joy.
Let me go.
Let go of me.
Every single cent of the bride price.
Mom. Let's go.
Rui.
Miss!
Mr. Xia plans to invest
1 billion yuan into the Song Group.
As a welcoming gift for his son-in-law.
He wants to know if that's enough.
Cut off all cooperation with the Song Group.
Rui delivery.
He doesn't deserve it.
Rui delivery.
Zhilian.
Xia Mengya is your wife now.
She is the true heiress of the Xia family.
Why do you think the Xia family
Has supported you all these years. Don't you have any idea?
But the one who stood by me all these years
was that other woman.
If I dump her now,
everyone will label me as a scumbag.
So what if I do? Your top priority right now is to meet with President Xia.
I heard. That's prepared.
A 1 billion yuan welcoming gift for you.
I'm your mother.
Would I ever guide you wrong?
Mom!
I understand.
The young lady is calling.
Dad?
I want to go home.
End the meeting!
I'm going to pick up my daughter.
I can't believe they
reduced you to this.
I will make them
Pay the price.
They are already at the company.
What? I didn't throw them out yet.
I kept them there.
Well?
Do whatever you want to do.
Go ahead.
But before you do that,
My daughter
must first become
the most dazzling
heiress of the Xia family.
They want to cooperate with the Xia Group. They'll have to see if I agree first.
Jiang A 6666.
Jiang A.
Yeah. Why did you force me to drive the heiress's car and drop you off? I hope you didn't use the heiress's name to do anything you shouldn't have.
None of your business.
Wait, isn't this the car Dad
gave me as a birthday gift.
How did it end up downstairs?
Messiah.
That car must cost at least a few million, right?
A few million. That's barely enough to buy the steering wheel. My car is a worldwide limited edition. It costs 300 million. 300 million? 300 million?
300 million?
Oh my god. Buy my company.
Wouldn't even cost that much.
Making my son break off the engagement
with that delivery girl
and marry the Xia Group's heiress instead. This decision of mine.
Tell me, why did you call me over? In such a rush. Is something wrong?
Oh, it's all because of that bitch. She's jealous that our Zhilian
didn't marry her, but married you instead.
So she ran to the Xia Group to complain to your dad.
What? She went to see President Xia. What should I do if President Xia finds out?
That I'm impersonating his daughter. He definitely won't let me off.
President Xia!
Isn't he your dad?
Oh.
Well, we are the company. I don't want to draw too much attention to. My identity as the Xia family heiress. The Xia family heiress. The Xia family heiress. Gucci.
How come I didn't know?
That my dad has another daughter.
Are you saying your dad is President Xia?
Why don't you tell them, Mengya?
Is just an imposter.
And you're the Xia family heiress.
Actually, you're absolutely right.
Isn't this the AV limited edition?
Exclusive to SVIPs.
Could she really be the heiress?
The Xia family heiress. Just the annual interest in her bank account must be tens of millions.
Would she ever need to deliver food?
I tried to spare your self-esteem, yet you look down on me.
I know
that breaking off our engagement hurt you.
But you don't have to. So your buddy!
Just to lie to yourself here.
Who doesn't know that?
You and that special assistant Zhang
are having an affair.
I'm having an affair with Special Assistant Zhang. You scared me.
For a second, I really thought she was the heiress.
Whatever.
Before she runs into President Xia.
Kick her out immediately. Security, throw her out. Please. Do you think the Xia Group is a circus?
Let's see who dares.
This is the Xia Group, and I am the true Xia family heiress.
Who is the real heiress anyway?
The car from earlier.
I saw it on the news.
It's worth 300 million.
Whoever owns it must be the real heiress.
Let go of me.
Let's go up first.
Right.
Don't keep President Xia waiting.
Mom! I'm nervous.
If I didn't want to be the CEO's wife.
And if President Xia didn't keep supporting the sauce.
Only a fool would marry a mama's boy.
Let go of me! What are you doing? Let go of her immediately. She's the heiress.
Huh? The heiress?
We are so sorry, miss. We really didn't know it was you.
You two are fired.
Forget it. I had no idea.
Miss, what should we do next?
Aren't they trying to latch onto
The Xia family.
As the heiress of the Xia family.
Of course I should meet them.
Understood.
This office is truly worthy of President Xia.
It's so magnificent.
If only one day
I could have an office.
as grand as this.
Such a wonderful wife. Isn't that just a matter of time?
You're counting on me. I'm actually counting on you.
Manga! My son isn't very good with words.
When you see President Xia later,
Could you
Put in a good word for him.
Okay. I'll do my best. I'm just a driver's daughter.
What influence do I really have?
What if strategy?
He might suspect something.
What's wrong, honey?
Hey, how could I have forgotten about this? Babe, I have something urgent to tend to.
Make sure you do well on your own later.
I heard that my dad prepared a
$1 billion project for you. You must secure the deal, Elizabeth.
Don't worry, honey.
I'll head out first.
President Xia has arrived.
President Xia has arrived.
What are you doing here?
Security! Where is security? What's wrong?
President Xia's office.
Isn't a place where just anyone can enter.
Throw her out.
President Xia's office is indeed not a place where just anyone. She can go anywhere she wants.
This is our general manager.
General manager.
General manager, do you want us?
To kick her out for you.
I'm President Xia's future-in-law.
My son
Is marrying your heiress.
We only take orders from the general manager.
So, did you call off our wedding just to marry this so-called Xia heiress?
and dump me.
Of course not.
Then why?
My mom went through so much hardship to raise me.
She has always been good to me.
Of course I have to listen to her.
Zhilian.
You're a grown man.
How can you not have
Any opinions of your own? You're a total mama's boy.
a giant baby?
Look at your attitude.
When talking to my mother, it's a good thing your mother died early.
Otherwise,
You would have angered her to death.
Your mouth
Has become a star in the sky.
I will take care of you on her behalf.
You told me that you would take my mom's place and take good care of me. Security.
Throw them out! Never let them step foot in the Xia group again!
Yes, ma'am.
My son is marrying the heiress of the Xia group.
Who does your son think he is? Is he even worthy of marrying our lady?
To tell you the truth, my son is extremely charming.
Your general manager is just a cheap woman.
Who my son played with and dumped.
Who do you think you are?
Ouch.
I have my daughter-in-law.
Fire all of you!
Don't push your luck. Don't think you're safe just because you're the general manager.
If you offend the heiress,
there will be hell to pay.
I'd like to see what the Xia family heiress can actually do to me. Storm him out!
Yes, sir.
Have you lost your minds? Let go of me. Let me go.
This.
Today is the anniversary of your mother's passing. You chose to try on wedding dresses today. So thankful that you are living a happy life. But now,
Monsieur!
President Xia said that tonight.
You will host a banquet and has invited Son Zhilian and his mother. He plans to publicly announce
your true identity.
All right.
I'll go back and change. And then go visit my mother. Pick me up in a while.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Fu!
The banquet is about to start.
I heard the heiress of the Xia group will also be there.
Let's go.
Let me go and meet my wife of 5 years, whom I have never met.
What?
A fiancé. What fiancé?
Dad, I don't want to see him.
Running away from the wedding back then.
And now going on a blind date. It's so embarrassing.
5 years ago, you insisted on chasing after love. Today, you're going to see him.
Like it or not. But Dad.
Dad?
What?
Seriously?
He didn't even tell me in advance, so I could prepare an apology gift for him.
The banquet is being held at Xingshan.
That's a place for hosting.
State banquets.
It costs over 500,000 per person.
Mr. Xia booked the entire building.
A homecoming banquet for Meng Ya. What a grand gesture.
Menja!
President Xia must really like you. Right.
Let me put it this way.
Ever since I was born, anything within my sight has never been worth less than 6 figures.
Our investment is secured.
You heard that, right?
Mengya
grew up in such a luxurious environment. Once she marries you,
You must never mistreat her.
I understand. Mengia, you will be my lawfully wedded wife.
I promise.
I will treat you well for the rest of my life.
Jiang A 33323.
Xia Guiwan.
What is she doing here?
She must be here to hook a rich guy.
After all, this banquet
Is hosted by the Xia Group, where the rich and powerful gather.
as if you're worthy.
you embarrassing piece of trash. Get the hell out of here right now.
This is my banquet.
If anyone is leaving, it should be you.
Your banquet.
This is President Xia, who hosted this for his heiress daughter.
What?
Are you the Xia family's heiress?
Xia Guiwan. Just because you share the surname Xia doesn't mean you can pretend to be. The Xia family's heiress.
Who exactly is the imposter?
You know that very well yourself.
You little bitch. How dare you make a scene here?
Xia Guiwan,
Don't think that just because you hooked up with
Special Assistant John.
You can get away with anything.
What nonsense are you talking about?
If anyone is clinging to someone,
It's me clinging to the young lady.
You do know. You're with the heiress, aren't you?
You truly can't reason with the ignorant. Ignorant and fearless.
Stop putting on an act.
I've seen you before.
You're the drivers.
Dad.
Hey, Muya.
Special Assistant Zhang.
This is my daughter Xia Mengya.
Hello. Mom?
Zhilian, let's hurry up and head inside.
Are they just going in like that? I haven't finished scolding.
Who pretends to be the Xia family heiress?
That little bitch.
Shut up, you old hag. Do you want Special Assistant Jump to find out?
That I'm pretending to be the heiress for you to be satisfied.
Mom?
This is a rare gathering. Don't waste your time on someone who isn't worth it.
That's right, Mom. Don't forget, a goal this time.
It's 1 billion.
Ah, right. I don't have time to waste bickering with you. We are here today to discuss a major partnership with the Xia Group.
What a coincidence. I'm also here today to see President Xia. Let's head inside first. Yes, ma'am.
The guests are waiting.
Mom.
What should we do?
Special Assistant Jung will definitely take her to see President Xia.
When that happens, what about my investment?
Don't we have Meng Ya here?
Mengya is the apple of President Xia's eye. How could that little bitch compare?
Mengia,
Could you please
put in a good word for me.
with President Xia?
Yes, that's right. After all, with President Xia, we're all family.
He is President Xia, after all.
Family.
Are they even worthy?
Exactly.
If Assistant Jane
Dares to introduce Xia Guiwan
To Mr. Xia.
then I will expose her.
For posing as the heiress.
No, you can't!
Yes, Xia Guiwan is an imposter.
But I'm not the real one either.
Wouldn't that drag me down too?
Why not?
Because
Maya!
She's the one impersonating you, not the other way around. Why do you look so nervous?
Could it be?
it's because I'm worried.
That my dad won't approve of you. What?
Disapprove of us. My son is a top university graduate, and now the president of Song Corporation. He's a brilliant young man.
To put it nicely.
He's the president of Songcorp.
But to put it bluntly,
He's just the head of a makeshift operation.
As the heiress of the Xia Group, marrying so far below my station.
do you think my dad would be pleased?
Oh dear.
1 billion.
A 1 billion yuan investment.
Mengya!
To marry the heiress of the Xia family is the greatest blessing. our Song family could ever ask for.
Well, your family must not have accumulated any good fortune at all.
To be totally deceived by a fake like me. Alright, let's head inside first.
Hey!
Mingya.
Dad!
Hello, Mr. Shah.
Mr. Xia?
Oh, Dad, since it's their first time meeting you, we're just being formal.
To raise such a wonderful daughter like Mengya shows you are a truly remarkable parent.
Mr. Shah.
To be able to marry someone like Mengya,
Such a wonderful girl.
She is the blessing of my lifetime.
When are you getting married?
How come I didn't know?
Oh, Dad, I was just afraid that you wouldn't approve.
You are so loyal to President Shah. If you knew about my plan.
How could you ever agree? It's just that my son loves Mengya so much.
Yes.
For me and Mengya, it was love at first sight.
Zhilian
Likes me. You clearly just love the Xia family's wealth.
But I
only like you for
your status as the president of Song Group. Old Xia.
Special Assistant Zhang.
The banquet is about to start.
I'm tied up here.
There are some guests. You need to go meet. Yes, sir. Old Xia. Mengya.
The way Special Assistant Zhang addressed President Shah
is a bit disrespectful. It almost looks like
Special Assistant Zhang is his boss.
My dad and Special Assistant Zhang have worked together for many years. They have a very close relationship.
But still.
Even if they've worked together for years.
He's still the president, and the other is just an assistant.
Even for me.
You are you.
And President Shah is President Shah.
President Shah just has his own way of managing people.
Luckily, I reacted fast.
and didn't give myself away.
Anyway,
Let's go inside first.
-12.
I can't let her see President Shah.
otherwise she'll expose my lie.
Of pretending to be the Shah family's heiress.
Miss!
I'll go get back to the preparations.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you trying to do now?
How did you suddenly fall?
Xia Guiwan. Hello, I'm going to keep targeting Mengya.
I targeted her. If you don't need your eyes, you can donate them. Stop lying through your teeth.
Otherwise,
Could she, the heiress of the Shai family, target a delivery rider like you?
I have nothing to say to idiots.
what?
You think you can just run away after pushing her?
How many times do I have to say it?
It wasn't me.
How many more times do I have to explain myself?
Zhilian, my hand hurts so much.
If the price of marrying you
Is to suffer like this.
If my dad finds out.
Since he dotes on you so much. He definitely won't agree to this.
That won't do.
We have support the Xia Group, the Song Group's capital chain.
We'll break immediately.
I don't care if you pushed her or not. But since Mengya says you did...
I only believe her.
The one you believe? Is it really her? Or her status as the heiress of the Shah family?
Yeah.
Even if you didn't do it, so what? Since the heiress of the Xia family has spoken.
How could I possibly offend her? For a mere delivery rider like you. Speak up. Apologize. I won't apologize.
What are you going to do about it?
Why you?
Stop! Who gave you the audacity?
To touch my woman. Your woman.
Who the hell do you think you are?
President of the Song Group.
What?
Now that you know who I am,
Are you here to make peace?
Why does this man look so familiar?
Is that watch on his wrist?
The latest Patek Philippe.
It's a rare luxury. For those worth over 100 million to order in advance.
I just heard someone call him Mr. Fu.
Could he really be the elusive, who never even shows his face? The entire business world, Fu Shiyue.
Fu Shiyue.
The president of the Fu Group.
Impossible.
You low-class nobody. It's bad enough you impersonated the Xia heiress. But now you bring a random gigolo to pretend to be Mr. Fu.
Use your brain before you lie.
Everyone knows
That 5 years ago, the Xia heiress ran away from her wedding, leaving Fu Shiyue completely humiliated.
If he really were Fu Shiyue.
He would despise the Xia heiress too much.
to ever help her. How could he possibly show up to back you up?
Xia Guiwan.
You are really pushing your luck.
Sucking up to Special Assistant Zhang wasn't enough.
Now you hire a gigolo
to pretend to be Mr. Fu.
You're really asking for death.
Exactly.
Everyone, look at this!
This woman,
She offended the Xia family.
And now she's offending the Fu family.
If you want to ruin yourself, fine.
But don't drag us down with you. Are you insane?
Are you trying to ruin my banquet?
Your banquet.
This is a banquet hosted by President Xia.
For the apple of his eye.
A delivery rider like you doesn't belong here.
I am the real Xia heiress.
The banquet has begun.
All the traffic aware. President Xia has an urgent matter to attend to.
Tonight's banquet will be hosted by the Xia heiress
And her fiancé.
The president of the Fu Group.
Get down.
Please welcome them with a warm round of applause.
And invite them onto the stage.
Mingya.
Why aren't you going up?
Manga!
What did Special Assistant Zhang just say?
that you and the president of the Fu Group
Are engaged.
How could I have known?
She even ran away from the wedding.
Still has given up.
On the marriage alliance with the Fu Group.
It's all your fault, you.
Good for nothing leech.
He built his career on me.
So of course my dad looks down on him.
You.
Manga!
After all is said and done.
You and our Zhilian.
Are already married.
You should find some time.
To talk to your dad about this.
I know. I'll find some time.
To take you both to meet him.
I hope President Xia quickly.
Transfers the 1 billion investment to the Song Corporation.
That way. Even if they find out. I'm a fake.
I can still get half of it when we divorce.
Mr. Fu.
Special Assistant Zhang is looking for you.
Tell him.
The marriage alliance is cancelled.
I found the person I've been searching for. Contact President Xia for me.
My apologies. Our heiress had an urgent matter come up.
And won't be able to take the stage.
That is unbelievable.
I already told him I don't want to get married.
Yet he tricked me into coming here.
Saying it was just a banquet.
Only to announce the marriage alliance.
What are you doing? What?
You impersonated the Xia family's heiress.
And now you've been exposed.
Trying to run away now that you can't keep up the act.
No way. It's too dangerous to stay here any longer.
I have to get out of here right now. Before Soul Zhilian gets...
The Xia Group's 1 billion investment.
I can't be exposed.
What's wrong?
My dad? He said he agreed to invest 1 billion in your business.
He wants me to go talk to him.
Really?
Ayo, hurry up and go. Don't keep President Xia waiting.
You think I can't keep up the act?
And want to run away.
Exactly.
Otherwise.
If you're really the heiress of the Xia family.
Why didn't you go up on stage?
Xia Mengya didn't prove
Her identity either.
if I remember correctly. She didn't go up on stage either.
Because she
Only cares about our Zhilian.
Only cares about him.
Indeed.
The marriage alliance with the Fu family was President Xia's idea.
But Mengya refused on the spot. Of course she wouldn't go up on stage.
Are you sure?
She just didn't want to, rather than being unable to.
Of course she didn't want to.
Xia Guiwan, can you stop always judging others by your own standards? Just because you're an imposter
Doesn't mean everyone else.
is faking it too. Xia Mengya.
A fake is always a fake.
Don't start believing your own lie.
I might not be able to teach others a lesson, but I can certainly handle a delivery rider like you.
Stop right there.
Stop it.
President Xia.
Who gave you permission to touch the young lady?
The young lady.
What do you mean by that?
这是你做的吗？
You're Mengya.
Young lady?
Mingya. Mingya.
Is that what you told them?
Dad?
Am I not your daughter?
Then in your heart...
Of course she's the heiress.
Really?
Zhilian, hurry and tell my dad.
Didn't I always say that I'm just his daughter?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at how some people...
Bluff under a borrowed name.
Without even realizing
That their disguise?
is about to be ripped off very soon.
What do you mean by that?
Lao Xia. Tell them.
Especially your daughter.
Who I really am.
With the heiress's attitude like this, could it be?
Could it be that Mr. Shah?
Just like Alfred.
And wants the heiress to break off the engagement.
This is all because of Xia Guiwan.
I've got it. As long as we expose
Her affair with Special Assistant Zhang.
to the public.
Mr. Xia will surely see the truth.
Mengia, did you do something you shouldn't have done out there?
How is that possible? Dad, I'm just a driver's daughter. What could I possibly do? Dad?
Why do you look so nervous today?
What do you think?
You were really
incredibly reckless just now.
What did I do?
She is the heiress, after all.
How dare you treat her with that attitude?
What? The heiress.
How dare you point at the heiress?
Mr. Shah!
Isn't that your dad, Mr. Shah?
We're at the company. I don't want too many people. My identity as the Xia Group heiress.
What?
You are the Xia Group heiress.
Xia Guiwan, don't you both have the surname Xia? So she could pretend to be the Xia heiress.
Who the real imposter is?
You know very well in your heart.
You. Me, targeting him.
If you don't need your eyes, you can donate them. Stop lying through your teeth.
Otherwise,
Would a prestigious Zaya heiress like her target a mere delivery rider like you?
I have nothing to say.
To brainless people.
I'm doomed.
She really is the heiress.
And she must have
Known all along that I was lying.
Mengia!
Mengia!
Hey, what are you daydreaming about?
Dad?
Dad, you must help me.
What's wrong?
Why are you crying?
The heiress. She likes Zhilian.
What?
Are you saying the heiress?
Likes your husband.
The heiress?
She wouldn't even look at
Fu Xiyue of the Fu Group.
She rejected even him.
How could she possibly fall for your husband?
Dad.
Whose side are you on anyway?
The heiress.
Can have any man she wants.
Why on earth does she have to?
Fall for the same man as you.
She is trying to steal my husband. She wants to ruin your daughter, force me to divorce, and kick your daughter out of the house. If that happens, my entire life is ruined. What am I supposed to do?
What?
I will go tell Mr. Shah right now.
He will never allow his daughter to behave so outrageously.
If Mr. Xia finds out,
He will definitely investigate the truth.
Once my dad gets fired,
how will I keep up this lie?
The Xia heiress reels in a rich guy.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
Miss Shah, I respect you, but that is no reason for you to bully my daughter.
Me.
Bullying your daughter.
Exactly.
Is your daughter even worthy of me bullying her?
You.
Dad,
Forget it.
let it go.
You've been bullied to this extent.
How can you just let it go?
Man, she went too far.
I just don't want you to get targeted.
And run into trouble later.
If my job is gone,
I can always find another one.
lose your job. Why would the great President Xia?
Ever need to look for a job himself?
What, President Xia? I'm just...
My mother passed away when I was young. To raise me on his own, my dad, he sacrificed
And turned down many career opportunities.
Yes,
Mengia's mother passed away when she was
very young.
I raised Mengya all by myself.
She is my everything in this world.
I won't let anyone
Bully her.
No matter who they are. If anyone mistreats her,
I won't let them off easily. Her mother passed away when she was a child.
Mengia really is the Xia heiress.
Thank goodness I didn't believe that bitch's lies.
Xia Guiwan! I've already told you.
The only one.
I love is Mengya.
Zhilian.
Who you love is your business. Stop dragging me into your drama.
Since you already know
About my daughter.
and her fiance's mutual love.
So why are you still to come between us?
Me.
Come between them.
Miss Xia, I'm begging you. Can you please stop disturbing
My husband and me.
You.
Since President Xia finding out the truth is now unavoidable.
I must shift the blame.
For this entire mess.
Considering my dad slaved away for your family.
For so many years. Please do me a favor and take the blame.
Is this girl?
The one who's currently with President Fu.
Miss Xia,
Could she actually be the Xia family heiress?
The Xia family heiress. She didn't even care for President Fu. Her running away from the wedding 5 years ago is well known.
How could she
be interested in a married man?
What's all this commotion about?
Miss!
You're here.
Do you
need me to
throw these people out?
Miss?
Mengia! Assistant Zam!
Why did you call her Miss?
Because Assistant Chang is abusing his power. Assistant Zhang, Xia Guiwan
Are having an affair.
You helped this delivery rider get a job at the Xia Group.
Pretending to be the general manager was bad enough.
But now, right in front of President Xia and the heiress, she's still pretending to be the Xia heiress. President Xia!
Miss.
Are you talking about them?
Who else? Don't tell me. You want me to.
Call this bitch Miss.
She doesn't deserve it.
Shut up.
Who do you think you are? How dare you slander the heiress?
Guards!
President Xia, look!
He dares to do this right in front of you.
I am not President Xia.
I'm just a driver.
Dad!
What?
Stop!
I told you just now.
Don't you dare touch my woman.
Xia Guiwan!
Are you crazy? Two-timing is one thing.
But now you even dare to seduce President Xia!
Making him
Disregard his own daughter!
I
Seduce President Xia.
What utter nonsense are you talking about?
the heiress of the Xia Group. Xia Mengya.
The eldest, Miss Xia.
Don't you have anything to say?
It's over.
Oh, Xia!
I believe our employment contract states very clearly
That you must not use the Xia name to seek personal gain. Special Assistant Zhang.
I never impersonated President Xia. It was all a misunderstanding on their part.
Really? You have to believe me.
Shut up. Tell the truth right now.
What on earth have you done?
President Xia!
What do you mean by this?
President Xia,
Even though Special Assistant Zhang
has been with you for many years.
At the end of the day,
He is just an employee. There's no need to save his face.
Yeah.
Then you sold about.
The heiress stole your husband.
And forced you to leave with nothing. You were the one pretending to be her.
I stole her husband. She was the one who stole my husband on our wedding day. He even mocked me for being just a delivery rider and claimed she was the real heiress
And I.
was only fit to be dumped.
Please, let me explain. You disobedient girl. Wedding. Dad.
You slapped me.
You never
Treated me like this before.
You deserve that slap.
I only regret not hitting you sooner.
Which allowed you to become
What you are today.
Nothing but a liar.
But I was just fighting for.
What I wanted. Is that so wrong?
Indeed.
I honestly didn't know before that you were the heiress of the Xia Group. But even if I had known, I wouldn't regret anything I did.
Mom, what do we do?
Mengia isn't the Xia Group's heiress at all.
Wan, the one we rejected, is the real one.
No wonder.
5 years ago, you had nothing.
And hadn't even graduated.
Why else would the Xia Group
Give you so many resources.
But our company
Is in desperate need of funding.
Especially the investment from the Xia Group. After how
We treated her.
What are we going to do, Mom?
What's the panic?
You have me.
Don't worry.
She would never withdraw the investment.
Okay, Mom. I'll do as you say.
Do you really love Song Zhilian that much?
I'm not a lovesick fool like you. I only care about the 1 billion funding
That the Xia Group is investing in him.
and the title of the CEO's wife.
1 billion in investment.
You didn't know.
You don't know.
Mom.
It's not that I didn't know.
But you just don't.
Xia Group Business Department, how can I help you?
Is the investment for the Song Group
Still being processed.
Didn't she tell President Xia?
To withdraw all investments.
That's impossible.
President Xia thinks highly of me.
think highly of you? Think highly of you.
You're incompetent, yet you act so smug.
You ultimate mama's boy. Xia Guiwan.
Don't slander him just because you can't have him. If my son weren't so outstanding.
How could you have
fallen for him back then?
Right. Besides, calling off the wedding.
was also your own choice.
A piece of cheap trash.
Worth only 600 yuan.
How dare you flaunt yourself in front of me?
If I were a wealthy heiress, would you still treat me this way?
But you're not.
Security! 1-1. You two dated for 5 whole years.
Don't you dare bring that up.
These were
The most shameful 5 years of my life.
Falling for a scumbag like you. And willingly sacrificing everything for you.
Take him away. Wawan, you can't do this!
You can't ruin me like this!
The person I've been searching for
has been right in front of me all along.
She's even my fiancée.
Wait.
Mr. Fu!
Miss Xia.
Do you have a moment?
I have something to talk to you about.
I'm sorry.
Today isn't really a good time.
Oh,
Today is the anniversary of my mother's passing.
I want to.
Go and visit her.
Maybe another day.
Then, let me go with you!
No, it's fine. I'd like to be.
Alone for a while. Thank you.
Isn't it ironic? I searched for 13 years
And gave 5 years of my life.
only to end up with nothing. The love was a lie. Even my savior was a fraud. Then what on earth is real?
Of course we are real, baby.
What do you want?
Stay back. Didn't they say?
She was just a delivery rider.
She's got a pretty sweet face.
Don't touch me!
Yeah. Such a sweet face. I heard she's real easy.
For money, she sleep with men.
Old enough to be her father. Looks like we're in luck today.
Let me go! Let me go!
Come on, don't be in such a rush.
Just wait.
Once the boys have had their fun, we'll actually let you go.
Come on, let's go.
Help!
You just you wait.
Let's go!
Are you okay?
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I followed you.
After all, it's so late.
And you came alone.
To such a remote place.
Oh, good. No.
You're really a good person.
When I ran away from our wedding before and made you lose so much face.
Yet you're still willing to care about me. No, I...
Couldn't just
Let a girl get bullied.
No wonder.
My dad always said,
Only you were his son. It would be great.
To become one now isn't too late either.
What?
It's a very beautiful necklace.
On the day my mother passed away,
Someone told me.
that he would protect me in place of her.
I've been looking for him for a long time, but it seems I can't find him anymore.
It's okay. The stars are very bright.
They will find their way to you.
What?
Your hand.
I got it back.
Because you made it. And because
It was always meant for me.
Mr. Fu,
Could it really be him?
But what if I get deceived again? Your mother just turned into a star. I will take care of you for her.
your mother.
Just turned into a star. I will take care of you for her.
Those words.
I've never told anyone.
it really is you.
I'm so sorry for making you suffer all these years.
I've really
Been looking for you for so long.
So have I.
Hello, President Xia. Miss, your big day is approaching.
It's with the Fu groups.
CEO Fu Shiyue.
But before that, I need to deal with
Something disgusting.
What?
go find the one
Who turned you?
into what you are now.
You old hag.
My company is bankrupt.
And I have nothing left.
This is exactly what you deserve.
The more you treat me like this, the less I regret what I did.
You just wanted to ruin me, didn't you?
Huh? You were the one who made me realize that the rest of my life it was
You.
Did you really think I'm just a useless nobody who can't do anything without you?
What do you mean?
It means
I've already found a solution.
wait for me.
I'm coming to save you.
That way. I'll be your real
Savior.
You're hurting the same person twice.
You're far more shameless than I am.
Thanks for the compliment.
I'm just a student.
Surpassing the master.
Who are you looking for?
Well, look who it is.
If it isn't the imposter.
How dare you!
What are you doing here?
Aren't you supposed to?
Shouldn't I be staying obediently
In that alley, waiting for you to become
my savior?
One, let me explain.
This was all my mother's doing.
I don't need your explanations.
The two of you, mother and son,
Are a nest of vipers.
and two of a kind. And two of a kind.
Is this what you call love?
Does our 5-year relationship
Mean nothing compared to.
A life-saving favor.
Do you really believe that?
Hey, Zhilian.
Juliet.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your colleagues?
No.
The company is just starting out. If they find out.
My girlfriend is a
Delivery rider.
They'll definitely doubt it. We have enough funding.
Julian,
You have absolutely nothing to your name.
How am I supposed to know this, Tony?
Sorry, Zhilian.
I'm late.
Look at the state of ya.
Next time we go out, can you dress up a bit? I'm too embarrassed to tell anyone.
You're my girlfriend.
Give it to me.
Jewelry delivery.
Song Zhilian
My love for you
Was never something to be ashamed of, but because you were the one I loved.
I let myself endure the humiliation.
It's okay.
You have me now.
We received a report.
Song Zhilian,
You are suspected of intentional assault.
you are suspected of fraud. Please.
No.
Please, no.
I love you.
I love you too.
If they don't want to see you.
Going all the way to their building won't help.
They wouldn't even bother to open a window.
But those who want to see you
Will cross mountains and rivers.
Just to be by your side.
Thankfully,
I finally found
the one who wants to see me.
And whom I want to see too.